Hi, I'm Darken. This week I focused on building smarter tools for level design, things that make combat more dynamic and progression more controlled. There is a new enemy gate system, a flexible barrier mechanic, and a lot of editor level configuration that will speed up development in the long run. Let me show you how it all works. I added what I call the red gate, and it's much more than a basic enemy spawner. I can fully configure it through the editor, choose which enemies to spawn, how many, and I can also control spawn timing and delays. It's all handled using a custom resource, no code needed, just tweak the data and the gate takes care of the rest. What makes it more interesting is that enemies spawned from the gate are aggressively locked onto the player. You can't kite them or bait them into patrol state. Once they spawn, they are coming for you until one of you goes down. Right now the gate can't be destroyed yet, but I plan to add that soon, especially for trap style areas or survival encounters, where shutting it down is part of the challenge. To make these encounters more meaningful, I added a barrier system that locks players in until the fight is over. The barriers are linked to red gates using a signal system, so when you enter the zone they activate, and they only open after all spawned enemies are dead. They are reddish by design, so players immediately get the visual hint. This is a fight zone, no running past this one. But here's the cool part. The barriers aren't just tied to the red gate. I built the system so it can be triggered by any event. A switch, a timer, or even a boss defeat. I just haven't used it yet, but the code is ready for it. This gives me tons of flexibility to build creative encounters without hard coding anything, all through some signals. With just these two systems, I can already design trap rooms with enemy waves, using the teleportation portals as well, boss fights with reinforcements, sudden ambushes as you explore, and I can do it all with minimal code. Just drag and drop spawn configuration, connect signals, and tweak values in the editor. Each gate can have its own setup, different enemies, spawn intervals, barrier links, all done through the enemy spawn data resource I made. The setup is modular, clean, and fast to reuse across levels. Right now I'm planning to let players able to destroy red gates during combat to shut down spawns. And I'm also planning to finish the first of Slime's section level design. Also, to be real, I've been feeling a bit burned out lately, so I'm slowing the pace just a little. Nothing serious, just trying to avoid long-term fatigue. Thanks for watching. Thanks again for following the journey. And if you have feedback or ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you like where this is heading, consider subscribing, it helps a lot. That's it for this devlog, see you on the next one.